Here's 3 unused Christmas cards for children that I found at my in-laws, and they sold for 10 bucks with envelopes. Got a whole bunch of trays for 30 cents a piece. These bamboo trays. These don't have the real nice edge. They're not bamboo edges, so I priced these at 5 for 30 bucks, and they sold. Got this quilt this past summer at a rummage sale for 3 bucks. It required a couple of mends, and it sold within a week for 65 bucks. This is kind of a funny story. We bought an ironing board, a wooden one, for 2 bucks. And this is attached to it, and they said, oh, that comes along with it. And we didn't know what it was, but it's a cord holder. And it keeps your cord out of the way, I guess. And I did find a big nick on it. Here. But I don't know if this is Bakelite or plastic, but still sold for 15 bucks within a week. Strange. Here's more of the mushroom drawer knobs that I bought for 5 cents a piece, and these 2 sold for 12 bucks. I've had this pot for a while. I paid 5 bucks for it. The brand is Majestic, and it sold for 42 bucks. This is a Craftsman Jacket. It's kind of like that canvas material that a Carhartt's made out of. It's a Craftsman though. And this one is a large. Paid about $5 for this. And it sold for 35. Sold another angel chime for 20 bucks. I had these extra candles, so I added those. Made in Sweden. Paid 50 cents. Got 20 bucks for it. I pick up these Tupperware canisters when I can for a buck or 2 a piece. The whole set I was able to sell for $22.50. Cervelier is what you call this type of lid. These are miniature Tiki trays. I got a big lot of large ones, and these were with them. They cost us 30 cents a piece, and these 4 sold for 20 bucks. Took about 2-3 weeks to sell. This is a rain tree belt buckle, kind of scraped up. Paid 50 cents, it sold for $8.50. This is a walnut box of Gerber Miming knives. And there is some corrosion on them. They are marked underneath here. I paid $7.50 for this set. The box is upside down, but this velvet was coming off, and I've glued it, and it's a little bunchy and funny. But yeah, I paid $7.50 for these, and they sold for $75 within 3 weeks. We got this at a bag sale, so it cost us about 75 cents. A Hudson Light Box, an optical set. From our research, it seems like this is mainly used to demonstrate prisms and things, maybe for a school. Of course, no one else wanted this at the sale, and it sold for 65 bucks. This is a little Camel hard-packed lighter that looks like a cigarette case. Paid $1 for it, and it sold for $15.50. Paid $4 for this Shoeshine Kit. It's a little beat up here, but still went for 25 bucks. I always throw a brush in with it because I have so many brushes. We paid $1 for this Starlight Sphere. It's plastic, it's not vintage, and it sold for $28.50. Paid $1 for these 5 Rubbermaid plastic bowls. I imagine they're Miming, and they sold for $20. We paid 50 cents for this Zippo Lighter. It has a little dent in the corner, It sold for $13, and the buyers said they wanted to know the Roman numeral, and it is there on the bottom. This is a spoon rack. I have passed up many spoon racks in the past. This one has a nice pressed design and it's pretty good shape. I paid $2.50 for it at an estate sale a few weeks ago and came home and said, why did I pay that much for that? And it, I had 2 inquiries for local pickup and it sold for $50. Amazing. These are muck boots, high rubber boots for chores. These had a little bubble in them down here somewhere, almost like a little burn, but they didn't leak. Paid $1 for them and sold them for $42.50. If they hadn't had that defect, I would have charged $75. I think I heard about the toile fabric on Scavenger Light. This is 5 yards of toile, but it's in 3 pieces. And I paid $2.50 for it and sold it for $20. This is a new wrapped puzzle called Noodle Your IQ. I'm pretty sure I got this in a free box and I sold it for $5. This is a Crown Royal pool cue that disassembles into 2 pieces. It has a case with the logo on there. Paid 50 cents for this. My husband said the end was missing and we still got $42.50 for it. Here's some more Tiki trays. We paid 30 cents a piece for them. These were some of the nicer ones with the bamboo edges, and we sold these for $10 a piece. I couldn't hardly believe that that's what they were going to go for, but they did sell. I went to our local animal shelter rummage sale one day and was disappointed to see that it was all Christmas, but I picked out some Christmas tablecloths for 50 cents a piece, and this one sold for $20. These Sorel boots, we paid $3 for, and I put all my boots on sale recently because they were piling up, and these sold for $38. These are vintage Chippewa leather boots. Like I said, I had our boots on sale, and then I took an offer for these for $50. Paid $1.50 for these Chinese figures in brass. They are trivets and also have strings for hanging, and they sold for $25.